Well, okay, welcome back to another vintage story stream, and yeah, blah, 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 blah. As the title says, today I'm going to finish building the greenhouses, for which I actually this time got all of the materials that I need. Open the bakery, which basically comes down to putting a bunch of stuff in the thing. Hello, Pertil, hello. And then doing some other stuff. And see how that all turns out. And yeah, let's quickly get stuff to do stuff and then do stuff. Yes. Also, my plan to fill one, if not all, greenhouses with 530 soil not going to go very great because I need a lot of rot to make a lot of compost. And it's not enough to even get a stack of 530 soil. So either I need to make tons and tons of food to just waste away. So yeah, let's get some medium fertility soil and hold off the other stuff for another time. Also, Bertel, good luck with good luck with your Spanish, Spanish text. I hope you're studying a lot of Spanish too, so you can speak it very good. Yes. But yeah, let's go first and oh yeah, I also managed to get tons of glass, and while doing so, I think for the first time managed to think that this game needs more quartz, because it was a bit annoying to get all of it, and yeah. But I hope that this is enough for all of it. Let me quickly sort it all together. I'll just awkwardly grab it. But I think I need about I need about 2 stacks per greenhouse. Yeah. Also, can I? Yeah. Let's also put these rocks somewhere else. I mean stones. Yes. Okay, now there's scary music down in the cave. Cool. But yeah, also I have tons of milk, and we'll probably turn that into cheese. My very... I didn't really experiment in how to make a good blue cheese room. It really came down to, check, just putting a few slabs up there and hope that that works. But knowing my luck, it will probably not work, so I will have to put a dedicated blue cheese room somewhere. Probably on the upper level. But yeah, plan for today is to finish the greenhouses and then open the bakery and then yeah, do some other adjustments around the house. So yeah, let's quickly start by throwing this somewhere since I don't really need it, and removing the old bakery because I want to get it right next to the thing, because otherwise it will like extend to 2 blocks too much out of this. So let's go. Yeah, very exciting. And I definitely did not spend the last like hour frantically trying to get all of the materials needed for this. I definitely did that off stream during a manageable time. Yes, very good. Oh, I still carry one file with too much. But yeah, hopefully things go well. Don't really see any reason why they shouldn't. I guess I should pick up the extra chest from downstairs, because it turns out I need probably a tiny bit more things for this. Yes. Well, not really that good at talking today, but I'm sure it'll get better. Where do I go? What do I get? Chest. Okay, scary music is back. Very cool. Let's just leave the rod down here. Also, what I want to do at some point after I got more copper is to change up the quern system so I can better automate it. Because as it is right now, it's a bit tedious to always go down and then wait for like 20 minutes for a stack to go and be processed, especially if there is no wind or very sparse wind. So let's quickly put all of this in here. Okay, very good. And let's continue. Also, I just remembered, I think a few days ago, that I still had the 2 pineapple seeds, which were really a pain to get. But that the pineapples themselves take about, what was it, 182 days to grow. And if I plant them now, it's end of June right now, they'd grow into the winter, and since they're not really cold resistant, I have to wait another year to make them. But yeah, I thought about, depending on how this turns out in terms of space management, to maybe make a small specialized greenhouse for pineapples, basically. Which would then be very small, but at least then I'd have a place to put all of the you know, the I completely forgot what I was going to say. But yeah, let's continue doing this. I have specialized crops, but I don't really have any of those. And if everything else I really have enough of. So probably just going to make like a small greenhouse, which I maybe even take some effort in making instead of just putting down a block and calling it a day. Which brings me to the topic of when the new server is here. Well, new server, once the update is there. That I do really want to make a cool looking house and get into chiseling and all of that stuff. Also, let's get some wood so I can make some more doors. Oh, I already have some wood. Yeah, let's do some digging. Very exciting. Oh yeah, but also I did a sort of expedition southwards, and there did find stuff. But among other things, I managed to find a purple heart tree, which, yay, purple wood, and an ebony tree for darker wood. Which I might see if that works out to put in the house, because I was always complaining that the contrast is bad if the wood is too light. But yeah, I really am looking forward to the new server, but on the other hand, I'm also looking forward to building on here, because, you know, I have a really, some would say, cursed idea on what to build next, because public infrastructure, like a few walkways with a few lanterns on it, doesn't sound terribly exciting. A cock mountain gift shop with little marble cocks is a bit inappropriate, but I think I have a fun idea for something that I could build. Yeah, we should have removed all of the water. Let's quickly do that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that idea. Would need to do some chiseling to get it done, But, big but, I think once it works out, it it will be cool. There, it will be cool. Yes. Okay, let's find all of the source blocks. You could have thought that they are the way they were. Okay, very good. But yeah, also I did find a cherry tree. Not really found, but sort of remembered that it was there. And unfortunately, took me too long. Unfortunately, all of the cherries have turned into rot, basically. So I can't really put any cherry pies in the thing. But on the other hand, I have enough apples now, at least. Also know the players here, Love Tsunami, who's been on the old server from time to time. And is on his way up here from somewhere. And will arrive eventually. Maybe. Probably. But yeah. Also my flax will hopefully have grown at some point, so I can make lots of stuff with it. But yeah, probably just going to put it in storage and then... Yes. Okay, I am confusion now. The layout was... Big brain think. The layout was big, yes. 1, 2... Okay, I'm already... Okay. Very... Yeah. Let's get some paths. And then continue. Also, let me quickly check the audio again. If it all sounds okay. But that seems to be the case. Yeah, let's remove this one over here. Yes, very good. But yeah, this stream will be relatively boring, as they all are. But yeah, I think I wanted to have this directly connected to the thing. Okay, let me quickly figure out how big they were supposed to be. 7 by 7 inside, which means that we're 8 wide. So one, well, let's say one is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm good at counting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. But yeah, because I need one block over here, because otherwise the path would make the water sloshing around visible. Okay. So yes. Let's just build. I think that I'm also going to like make the greenhouses sort of one big greenhouse with a like walkway. Like, sort of imagine greenhouse here, greenhouse there, and there. And then sort of also a walkway in here that interconnects them all, so I don't have to run around. And then have the other greenhouse be somewhere else. Don't worry. The bears are where's? Well, yeah, no idea where he lives, but I assume since he says he's south and living in somebody else's house, either in Voicebox house for some reason, or down here in this thing, which at some point somebody moved into. I checked recently on it, but hasn't really much happened there. Also, I think Azrael's like windmills over there, while standing right near my two stubs of windmill. I think they're ugly. Like, come on, what? It's just sticks that with spinny things on them, man. Ah! Oh, the heck did he get here? Right. Well, that was fast. Alright. Well, I guess I can show him around the house if he wants to. But yeah, he is here to get himself some cheese. So let's quickly go and get that. How long is this fresh for? 159 days. Very good. Very good. You need... Yes. I have a few after trying to make blue cheese for some time. Follow me. A few. Just, I only have a minuscule amount of cheese. And I'm going to get even more cheese once I have the, what's it called? Pickle stuff done. But yeah, now it's a bit awkward that he is here and I'm on stream, so. But maybe I can show him around the house and then just everybody sees the house for fifth time. I don't think so that you can make cheesy bread. Cheese bread. I think it's in mods and stuff. Maybe at least random combat music is back, that's cool. Also, I think you can make butter. I have no idea what to use it for though. Yes, it's super awkward that he's here. But yeah, I guess I can just awkwardly walk behind while he takes a look around and does stuff. And then go back to making the greenhouses. Back currently at iron and don't really want to make steel yet, because I don't really feel like steel's all that much worth it. But I'm probably going to make it at some point, I guess. Because I also need to get all of these stuff for refractory bricks and all of that, and then also like have a place to put them. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, here's my wood. We can make purple planks, and that's firewood. Very dark planks, which is cool. Hopefully I can make something neat with that. Okay. Good luck. Do you wish people? Yeah, good luck. No problem. Smile. Well, let's go back to digging a greenhouse. Okay, let's spy on the map to see at whose house he's camping out at. Seems like he's camping at maybe Ginger's house at Cock Mountain or at Person's giant house. Who, while we're at the topic of steel, felt the need to build from his house from here, obviously, after filling his entire house with them, to about here, everything with steel lanterns, which, okay, it's a choice, but I don't want to know how long it took for him to get all that steel and then just make it into lanterns. But yeah, I guess he wasn't kidding when he said that he was playing the game a tiny bit too much. But yeah, let's make a hole and then get even more stuff. Okay, let's do some counting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay, then this sort of works out in terms of where I want to put stuff. Yes. Yeah, let's do some digging. Yes. But I'm also not really sure what to put in the greenhouses. I'm probably just going to... oh, that's a bit too far. Use them in general to get a few like extra days / weeks in the towards the winter. Okay, didn't mean to caps. Always accidentally put myself on caps lock when I do things. Okay, let's just remove all of the low fertility soil, and then I guess I need to get 4 stacks. Yeah, about 4 stacks of medium fertility soil. But that shouldn't really take any time. Yes. Oh, I also forgot to put the tips on the windmills. Now that I remembered. Oops. Okay, also I really completely forgotten how I managed the water part of the windmill. I just put the outer shell on it and didn't really do much else there. Yeah. Water was here, wall was over it, and then there was just normal stuff on the outside. Okay. Very cool. Let's quickly... Don't need horsetail. Remove that to somewhere. Oh, very good. Get all of the dirt and then just put it in the lower storage crates for storage. Very good. Also, today I'm very paranoid because usually I always listen to my voice so I can hear myself. But as I started the stream, I noticed that there is like a, I think, half-second delay. And now I didn't want to restart the stream because it felt awkward, but now in hindsight, after only 24 minutes, I feel like I should have. Because it makes me so paranoid that I can't hear myself, especially since today is the day out of like, what, 4 weeks that I... How do I put this? That I feel very moist in the mouth area, and I feel like that if I don't constantly listen, it would just sound like this the entire time, every time I say a single word. But I hope that if that is the case, that people let me know, or I just leave, thinking I'm the saliva guy or something, which doesn't make any sense, but yeah. Oh, also, what I could do is, while listening to the... Is serene the correct adjective? Serene background music. Put on the music from the echo chambers. Because I have them and I don't really use them all that much. So let's see. I'm just going to go like this and pick a random one, close my eyes, and Sunny Village. It is. Let's see how this sounds. Yeah, this works out. And I think we can barely hear it outside. Oh wow. Forgot those are a tiny bit loud. Ah, but this works out quite well. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, counting is really my favorite part of these streams. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But honestly, it really feels awkward. Oh. But I think I already said this sometime, but I wish the echo chambers were had sound coming from a singular direction, because it really feels like it's just background music currently. No wait, I want to put this here. What am I doing? Okay, I was wondering why things weren't working out in size. Okay, let's get back to counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think I also have all of the resonance archives, save for 2 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now I need to figure out whether or not I finished the sentence that I started about a minute ago. I think I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this doesn't really work out in terms of paths, because then I have to... I guess that could be interconnected inside as well. Yeah, let's do it like that. Because then I would have to extend the border this way. And it sort of works out okay with defense. Because I would like my thing to be sort of square or rectangle with all of these stuff inside. Oh, and also what I need to do either this week or next week is build a place for the bees. Because I wanted them to do last in-game summer, but didn't manage this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And okay, that seems to work out. Okay, that's reassuring. I think that... Oh yeah, those guys are just all sitting in a weird hole over there. So nothing to worry about. Let's quickly just eat some raw onions, because it's the correct way to eat them. Okay, so oh yeah, like I could also... no, I'm confused again. No, what I was trying to say is that I could milk all of the sheep to get some more milk, but at the moment I feel like I have enough for a bit of cheese. But yeah, I'm also going to at some point rearrange the cellar and stuff, because now I have a better idea of what I sort of need in terms of storage spaces and how to arrange them. And especially the sort of pretty much placeholder room downstairs with the quern, I'm going to change up and then get like a juice storage room right under this. And yeah, hopefully manage to do it okay. Which I guess could it be its own stream, but For that, I still need to gather lots of copper to actually... hold up. Oh no! Oh yeah, actually, big brain. Let's make it so that the hallway is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then magically, it all fits in the big square that I said. Wow! Good thing I made the path. But yeah. I could make it... Oh, now's the question. Do I make a singular... I guess I could make a double door. I wonder how awkward that would look. And a three path wide thing. Oh, frick. Now I need to make decisions again. Is anybody here that has an idea whether it should be like two? I think one wide is, but yeah, like one wide. I think one wide works out. Yeah, two wide. I think too wide is too wide, if you know what I mean. Okay, it was a bad joke, but yes. But one should work out. And yeah, one, and I continue to store the seeds inside the house. Because then it would just be awkward to have two different seed storage locations, where one is for the, like, greenhouses and one is for the gardens. Yeah, but yeah. Also later, I think, if I should manage it, if the stream by then is under 4 hours, going to make like a little pumpkin area over there. Let me quickly walk over there. So I don't have to put them on the normal fields, and sort of make from here to like here, and then and then just put medium fertility soil there, because I don't want to look for all of the terra preta. Or I could just awkwardly make it all medium fertility soil and then like put 40 pumpkin vines, like one small terra preta here, one there, and there, and there. But I think it would create a sort of awkward, patchy look to it. But yeah, we'll see, I guess. Okay, let's create a hole for the water. That's not what I meant. Okay, very good. And let's get the soil that I need. But I'm also really conflicted as to what bushes to put up there on the house. Because I would like it to be a singular bush, but then on the other hand it would look... Hello? Oh, I think it's the guy that is... He's too fat to get up. Well, you have a good day. I hope that if I leave him in there in his, like, I guess, house cave, that he is going to cause no more bears to spawn, which few months ago, like actual months, really like to jump out of the woodworks with no sound whatsoever and then just do their thing. So yeah, I think that's also works with the wolves, which sort of on their own, without any deliberation on my part, sort of just ended up in awkward holes that I didn't secure. Okay, now where is a good place where it doesn't really be all that obvious? It seems good when I get it out of here. Okay, why is there still low fertility soil here? Makes it a bit weird. But I guess I can take it from here as well. And just sort of have it be the soil square. Or something, I don't know. And I also need to... You know, I feel way too motivated to, like, get all of these small details for the house right now that I technically am going to move into it. After only, what, 5 actual months of playing? Okay, to be fair, like, 2 or 3 of them were on and off. But still. but yeah, like, what I wanted to say is that as soon as I get really, really, really invested into, like, filling up all this stuff, the, like, new update will be ready, like, let's say in like 2 weeks, and then once that is ready, the server will be reset, and then I have to start over again. Hey, but at least this time I managed to build the bakery, so that is cool. And yeah, once the greenhouse finishes, I'll quickly bake some cake and stuff. Also, why am I not going down? Why am I going sideways? But I wanted to wait until this week. Yes. No. Until this week, because I wanted to put, like, apple pie in the thing. Simply because... reasons? Okay, no. But yeah, I think it would be nice to have that in there as well. But yeah, I also want... I guess I could also have put some meals on there. Like a few crooks. And once I have, like, the bakery fully stocked, I think, I'll let, like, people on the Discord server know, hello, I have my bakery ready. And then I just get somebody saying nobody cares, and then I'm sad. Yeah. But yeah, I guess I will just put stuff in there and then basically give it away for free, since there is not really any point to really sell it, since I have enough and can make enough, and yeah. We're only like 4 people at the moment that are regularly here. Okay, soil acquired. Let's go bake. Oh. Okay, I was a tiny bit confused there for a second. The question would be where I would, if I were to make them, put the, like, specialized, quote-unquote, greenhouses. Because they would only be, like, a few blocks big. Because I only have 2 pineapple seeds. And I think as soon as I plant them, they will just... I won't get any seeds back out of it. And pineapples are so annoyingly hard to find because you have to go into the jungle, where there's also lots of awkward bamboo around to navigate through. And then they're usually hidden somewhere in some corner where they're hard to get out of. And yeah, during like 4 hours of search, I really found only 2. Okay, onion. Help. Oh, I completely overlooked Bertel saying goodbye and letting me know that he has learned 9 sentences in Spanish. That's awkward. Sorry, Bertel. You probably won't hear this, but yeah. Oops. let's get the basic foundation going. Oh no. Okay, I'm currently... Let's just start building. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that is high enough. I'll just hope I have enough of these. Because I would just contemplate it rather than I make this the sort of ground floor of the thing. Or if I make it something else. Yeah, that's big enough. 1. Please. But I need also to, well, not really need, but I would like to figure something out what to do with all of the marble that I have. Because luckily, thanks to, I think, Valvian doing some extra digging in the halite deposit, we found some. And, yeah, took basically all of it. But except for, like, oh, that's 1 too big. Except for, hello? Like, one table. Like, you can make the marble top tables. But except for that, I don't really have any ideas as what to do with them. I mean, I guess I could make some, like, fancy stuff. But the issue is there, ow, isn't enough to, like, build a house. I think I have only 3 stacks of blocks and then a few of the stones. So I could make marble cobblestone. Which, cool. Oh, frick. Okay, let's quickly put these down again. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. No idea. I mean, I could maybe... What I hope to do, while I was still assuming that... like, each block, when chiseling, counts as having, like, let's say... just a random number, like 500 voxels in them. And that if you... and that you could, like, add the block to your chisel and then have, like, 500 voxels of, I don't know, andesite stone, and then use those over multiple blocks. But unfortunately, as it turns out, you can only... it's 1 block for 1 block. Because if you want to even put only 1, like, basalt pixel on here, and then 1 in here, you would need 2 full basalt blocks to do that. And that's... yeah, inconvenient. So... I guess I could... I could, like, make 1 room and fill it with marble. Somehow. Like the walls. But then again, I could just try to make the entire room out of marble. Because it's really just the same in terms of materials used. Okay, okay, now I'm trying to do big brain think. And... this will be too big, I think. I think I need to extend this like 2 blocks in this direction. Because I'm not sure if I'm doing the trick with the like water under this stone that it will count as a full greenhouse room. So I would have to have, yeah, basically move over here. Oh. I mean, I have the room, but man. But yeah, let's just get the basic layout for things going. So I don't have these in my inventory, and I shouldn't, like, what is it? Turn them into farmland, because as soon as I do that, I unfortunately cannot get them back. Which, I mean, makes sense, because I guess it makes sort of sense. But otherwise, people could just probably turn their depleted farmlands nutrition-wise into full ones again. I guess no idea why the game just doesn't ID the block as having certain nutrient values, but I think if it were to like give the block an ID for that, let's say like one block has 20k fertility remaining and the other 28, then you couldn't stack them in the inventory and you would have like an entire inventory filled with differently valued farmland, which I imagine would be a tiny bit cumbersome given how big fields are. So I guess it's it's annoying but understandable why the farmland just goes poof as soon as you remove it. Okay. Like, the reason why I think it is that this will not count as a room is because as soon as I like turn the thing into farmland, it will be like there will be like 1 or 2 rows of pixels less, like this, and then you could technically look into the other room. Okay, what? I guess I could just build it anyways, and then wait 1 or 2 in-game days while doing other things, and then see if it works out. And if it doesn't, well, make the thing awkwardly a tiny bit bigger. Now that I think about it, I think once the server is reset, like I think maybe in 1 or 2 months, that I should save myself all of the terra preta for greenhouses. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Is that the middle? Looks like it. But yeah, to be fair, I found way too much terra preta because all of the outside fields like this, and even the stuff up here is all terra preta. And I think I've been a bit selfish in collecting it, I guess. Like, with the berry bushes, I'm like, no, I need to preserve them for the other players. But if I find like a source of terra preta with already like 4 stacks of it in my inventory, I'm like, no, I'm sure the others can live without this. And just take it all. Like a mean person. So yeah. Or maybe I could just rationalize my behavior by going, the others would do the same. But yeah, I'll definitely, depending on how many people join, really watch that I don't take too much. But I guess I will do it the same way as I did this time. Very cool. Which is to just, oh boy, sort of walk into one direction to get all of this stuff. And then just sort of take the terra preta that is far away. Okay, don't think I have enough blocks to make one road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ooh, I can make a... Okay, sure, let's make this the bottom path. But let it also be sort of placeholder. Yeah. And now let's awkwardly remove all of this again. Also, what is some dirt to fill up the one that's a bit awkward there? Let's just go into the cellar. To be fair, for the ebony wood, I don't really have that many plants either, except check if it is a good don't know what it's called in English, but the sort of wood you put on the ground so your ground looks more like wood. Yes. But I guess I'm just going to do some experimentation in general, and then yeah, maybe build something cool. But that's a big maybe. Okay, let's put the doors here. And then remove all of the andesite like lines. And hopefully fill all of this evenly with water so that there is no like currents and stuff. Because seeing all those small little differently colored pixels go by it's very annoying. I'm just staring at this and thinking, those shouldn't be there. Why are they there? But yeah. By the way, if it turns out that I do not have enough glass, I will be very disappointed. But I think I should have enough. Yes. I'm running out of things to say, and I'm starting to say weird things. Even more so than usual, I think. Now, one question that is right now bothering me, is it annoying if I laugh at myself all the time? If I go... every time I say something that I find mildly funny to myself? Hey. I mean... maybe it is. Oh yeah, also Azrael found a locust nest under his house, which he wanted to explore with me, I think, yesterday, but I did decline because I was doing something else, I think. So I am dreading the moment where he will awkwardly say, do we want to explore it now? So, So let's continue. Now I feel like I shouldn't have said the part where I mentioned that it might be annoying that I laugh at my own jokes all too much. Because then, shortly after I said it, one of the 2 viewers that was him left. But I hope that the other viewer is still here, because... and that viewer is having entertainment or fun watching, maybe? Because the view count that I'm looking at doesn't seem to like go down to 0 as soon as it has been on 1 once. No idea why that is, but yeah. It's a bit awkward. Okay, let's quickly fill all of this. But yeah, I feel like I'm acting a bit weirder than usual because I can't hear myself. Okay, very cool. Only a few currents here. Okay, currents removed. Okay, very good. Yes. Now we'll just go with the occasional weird noise. Yeah, but I think this sort of works out. Yeah. I guess this also brings me to the idea as to sort of what I want to do in my streams. Because to be plainly honest, I'm too afraid to do bits or like funny voices all the time because doesn't it feels a bit awkward to do. And then there's of course the issue that basically the lack of self-confidence. But yeah, I'm currently debating like if I do like sorry, it's back. Hopefully the server doesn't crash. Or if I just sort of stay, at least for the vintage story stream, sort of. Oh boy, server's not doing good. Or maybe it was connection issue on my side. Or maybe if I have the vintage story things be, at least the current ones, be sort of like a self-monologue podcast thing. Since, yeah. I'm doing building stuff, not really... not really much else. But yeah, I guess... Like I said, I think like a year ago when I was having the same question to myself, I'll probably figure it out. At some point. Okay, very good. Yep. So, what I wanted to do. Put that down. Okay, let's quickly check that all of the like small currents are gone. Or I guess the water flows. But technically a current is a water flow. But is a water flow a current? Okay, very nice. But yeah, after one in-game day, um, what is Azrael doing? What is he up to? He joins and the server does weird things. Is it my internet? Or is he up to something? But yeah, also like the server acting up sometimes really makes me wonder if I rather should like switch to a single player world where issues like the server crashing all the time are not as prevalent. Like connection issues and the stuff that happened just now. But I think that's just a symptom of players living too far apart and then the server loading multiple chunks. And I think Azrael is probably underground somewhere doing underground things. Yeah. Okay, now what can I actually put in here that will not like get burned to death by too much heat? By nature of being in a greenhouse. Yeah, figure it out. Let's get all of this. I mean, they're not the prettiest greenhouses, but I think it works out. Oh my, oh no. Don't tell me my Sunny Village CD has despawned. I completely didn't clock that the thing stopped. Okay, it's still on there. Just not doing any sounds. Let's go and try out Cultured Tavern. Didn't really realize how awkwardly quiet it was. Yeah, we'll hear it eventually again. Yeah, we make that stone. Okay, very cool. Now, what I could also do at some point, probably not. Oh, I would have to look like up the greenhouses for. I'm thinking about making a greenhouse for trees. That could be interesting. But then I would have to check which tree is capable of surviving the winter temperatures up here in a greenhouse, which, yeah, probably no tree that would make it worth it to build one. Oh yeah, I need to make doors here. Forgot. Turns out I... Oh boy. Oh no. No! I don't have enough of these. Frick. I can quickly make new ones. Luckily I still have some of the plaster. Okay, let's get all of the windows in place and then check for more. Let's see to try to make more andesite stone bricks. Probably in a minute get confronted with the lack of enough glass. You know, I probably should have done the math instead of just guessing how much I need. Oh boy. I don't have enough glass, I think. Oh, never mind. Have you found any stuff for more dainted glove? No idea what that is. Diluted alum. No. Can you make it? Diluted chromite. Okay, I need either alum or something else. Cassiterite. What's cassiterite? Oh, I need to. I can't. Okay. Unfortunately, actually, no. That's not how you write the word. Okay, roof time. Okay, very cool. But yeah, I'm hopeful that I have enough glass. Oop. Okay, looks a bit flat, but it works. let's just continue. Is there glass in there? At least the glass is relatively easy to make. But I don't think I have enough quartz for it. I don't have enough. Sorry. I don't have enough glass. Man. So much for finishing the things today. Oh wait, I could technically do it if I... Since glass only takes a day to make. Huh. 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 I'm sure my villager noises are helpful. Are helpful. Helpful. Talking is difficult. I mean, let's check the map for a approximate look on how this... I mean, it looks okay. Not great, but I think it reasonably fits into the area. Do you have any more quartz? Question mark. I assume the answer to that is no, which is the reason I'm going to use the blasting powder that I found some time ago. And I'll just blow up the quartz that's over there. Where's my... Oh, I still have... Oh, very cool. Yeah. Very nice. Andesite supply has been secured. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Frick. Okay. Doesn't look all too exciting inside here, but yeah. I want to sort of leave the inner glass walls, because I think it works out in that way I don't have to really put a lantern in here. Yeah. Maybe I still have some glass hidden somewhere. And... never mind. I still have a bit of glass. Sorry, just a tiny bit. I guess I could put like a small extra field here. Just to sort of fill up that space. Yes. Okay, glass crisis has been avoided. It's no longer here. Let me quickly fix this up and then I'll be right back, I guess. Okay, yeah. So that way there is no, like... Wait, what? I thought there was a hole. No, here it is. No, don't worry. Don't worry. No. I thought I was out of glass. But I found some more, so I don't need any more. Quartz. But thanks for letting me know. Make it no. Me no. Okay, like I said, let's quickly patch this app. Very good. Collect all of this. And awkwardly park here, and I'll be right back. Okay. Back, and I hope it wasn't awkward. I think I should get a small sign that I can just put on a wall and then write on that I will be right back, or just do it just by the stream thing. Have like a little be right back button. And a pause screen for that. Okay. Wood. Let's make some more doors and look into making some food for the opening of the bakery. One, two, one, and two. Can I... How do I change the orientation of doors again? I'm having flashbacks to that run stream where I couldn't manage to do it. I guess I can just leave it like this. And let's get the let's get the hoe and make some stuff and till the things. Sure, let's use the bronze one so I can use that one up. Okay, always closing all of the doors so no like rabbits just run into the thing. Also, let's get the thing off of the eco chamber and then just go back to normal background music. Okay, very good. So the awkward silence is a little bit less awkward. Oops, wrong side. But yeah, I think I just need to make this 2 wider. Or 1 wide? 1 wider. So I can have a, like, block in between. But hopefully this shows us having the greenhouse effect soon. Yeah, I'll... Blah blah. Would be cool if there was a faster way to do this, but yeah. Let's just relatively quickly do this for all of the fields. And yeah. The opening of the bakery will be so sad, because I will just run over there, put a bunch of food in there, type in chat it's opened. Maybe Asher will say, cool. And yeah, that's it. Hey, but at least I managed to do it. Wanted to do it for like 2 servers, or like 2 map crashes to be a tiny bit more accurate. But yeah, I think switching from a modded version to a default vintage story really helped, at least in terms of stability. The only reason it recently crashed was because of an internet or power outage, which doesn't really count as a crash all that much. And because somebody was having a haul with over 900 hares near his house, or their house. And yeah, that crashed the server with like 900 entities in one chunk. Coming to think of it, I probably should also reduce the number of sheep that I have. Because they produce so much milk that I really don't have much use. And also they consume lots of food. Huh. Okay, I think this will break with the next one. Okay, as well left again. So the opening of the bakery will be even sadder now. It will just be me. But for comedic effect, I will type it in chat anyways. Although nobody will be there to read it. The only question is if I make this one wider, do I just make a... No, wait, what? No, I make to make this two wider so I can have one middle passage, one block in the middle, and then two water blocks on each side. Hey, but random comment music is back. Very cool. Oh, frick. Was a little bit too early there. Oh. Oh, also I got the cow picture. Issues, I have no idea where to put it. Oops. Wrong room. Okay, looks like I also will have enough to make the pumpkin field. For which I can put down the fence very shortly. Oh, gotta be kidding. Wrong button. Wrong button again. Okay, very cool. I mean, as a test, I could fill up this side here with blocks that count as insulating blocks, which I don't fit. Oh, never mind. Okay, this one has the 5%. Let's watch this develop. At least these two are greenhoused. So maybe the rest will soon be too. But yeah, I think I mean, it's not really going to win any architecture prizes, except for maybe Brutalist, but I think it works fine as a basic greenhouse. I mean, it could build something fancier and do lots of chiseling and elaborate construction, but I think for what we got, it's quite good. Also, the map is going to be gone in 2 months, so yeah. Whee! Ow. Oh, but ow. Okay. You guys have a good time out there. Let's quickly put the hoe on the wall and... Sure, let's sleep one more time in the good old dirt rectangle. As can be seen, I moved all of the crates that were out here and their contents inside. And yeah, today finally moving into the big house. But I'll do that towards the end of the stream. Okay, very cool. Now, sure, let's sort of go in chronological order of the title. And... Hi. Yeah. Do bake some stuff to open the bakery later with. Oop, wrong button. But yeah, by the way, for the plants down here, I'm probably going to move this wheel here. This also here, and then figure things out. And the automation for this, well, it needs to be a big room, so I need to figure out a way how to dump the thing in there without having the input for it be awkwardly in the yes. In the metalworking room, yes. Okay, no more vegetables. Fair enough. Also, let me quickly check how moist I sound. And... test sentence. I didn't sound all that bad, I think. Cool. But yeah, with like 1.2 seconds delay, or like 0.5 seconds, I think it is the delay. I do sound... I would... It's complex. It's difficult to talk. Plop and plop. Oh, I wanted to get some flour from downstairs. Very cool. Okay. Soon to be baking time. Wait, I need one more ingredient. Which is some red meat from sheep. Because like I said, I think I do have a few too much. Yeah. And then we'll walk over, stock up the lovely bakery, and then just imagine that there's people going there. Oh, yeah, sure. Let's just dump this in here. Ow. Please stop. Okay, this seems to be empty enough. Ow. I think I need to make some extra storage capacities for all of the flax grain that I will eventually get. Okay, who is the oldest? Oh. Okay, 2 generation out. 7 male sheep. So, yeah. Okay, you volunteered. I didn't get the... From the lowest generation of... other sheep. A few more. 8. Oh, there's 3 more males. 7. Yeah, let's just remove all of the males, because I don't really need all that many. Very appropriate music, I guess. Come on, guys! Let's go have some fun times! slaughters all their sheep. Yeah. Oops. But yeah, like 2 is enough for an entire herd. Hi. I think 1 stack of red meat will be enough. Whoa. Oi. Please stop. Thank you. Maybe awkwardly all of the small sheep are now growing up. Okay, you're generation 7. So goodbye. Well, I guess we can say they just retire something. Okay, 8. Hello. Okay, almost 1 stack. Thank you. I guess I can leave the bones out here, because I don't really... Please stop. Need them. Okay, how many minutes are left? 1. I meant to do that. 2. The very cool spawn tower that for some reason just keeps growing bigger. Like 1 block of oak planks just from time to time just adds itself onto it. No idea why. But I feel like if I put anything on it, it will just continue to grow. Also, I think the sign works out well. I'll leave the like material with, what was it, shale, cobblestone, or slate? I think it was slate. I think it works out okay. Yeah. Okay, that should be enough meat. Where? Let's go up and start some cooking and some baking. How's the... Okay, everything is still reasonably... Oh! This hasn't happened in a long time. It's Tom. Yeah. Not really lots of visibility issues, which are well, might as well be a good thing. But I'll work with the 2 stacks of meat that I have so far, and if it turns out that I need more, well, there is enough sheep around. I wish the base game would incorporate many of the food mods into it, because I want to do like cool foods or bakeries and stuff, which makes me a little bit biased now. Yeah, because yes, makes me a little bit biased towards them having the bakery and stuff. And since I was the person that was like, maybe we shouldn't use mods since they destabilize everything, it would be way... wouldn't be... It would be awkward if I came around to be like, but except for food mods. Now after doing all of this. But I feel like food mods would also add to the instability. So my hope is that maybe one day many of the food mods, recipes and stuff get added to the base game, in the hopes that that will make things more stable. Let's get this and make some dough. And do this a few times now. Okay, need to pay attention that the dough does not fall into the water, because the flour doesn't fall into the water, because then it will just sort of say goodbye. Please hold. I guess I can use this round to make some bread. Okay, but let's move relatively quickly so that nothing of the food ends up burning. Okay. Just sort of keep an eye on those. And I guess I also need to figure out a way how to incorporate a water hole into the kitchen without really breaking up the design too much. Okay. Bread has been achieved. Let's quickly close that up. Part baked, very cool. For here and for here. Okay, let's quickly remove all of these. And make like 1/2 stack of bread, which technically is a stack, but yeah. Let's just make one of those. Very cool. Now, let's put this down. Lots of pie. Currently trying to recall how many pies I could even fit in the room. Okay, let's make at least 4 of these. Make one with like 2 of these and a bit of cabbage. Oh. No cabbage. Well. Oh. Can I put... Okay. I can make no rye pies. Well, I guess 1 meat pie for me then. Okay, very cool. Let's also remove this block right here. And bloop. And bloop. Okay, more dough. Let's just throw that on the ground so it gets some secret extra seasoning. Oh, apples, yes, yes. Oh, no. Let's get this out of there. I completely forgot I can still top these off. Completely forgot. Choop, 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 choop. For a tiny bit extra nutrition. That's bread. Yeah. That's Velvian's cheese, who still hasn't come by to pick it up. It's been 2 months, and he still hasn't. Or she, or whoever, I don't know. But yeah, let's get the apple. Yeah. Very nice. Let's also make 4 of those. And also top these off. Bloop, 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 and bloop. Can I do stuff to them? Can I like... Wow! Can I still... Yeah. Quick, I need to... Can I still... Help? I know how to do this. Can I still... make it squares? When it's... Okay. No, I can't. Well, part bake is tasty too. Frick. Okay. Hey, but at least I guess I can... Okay. 1, 2... Okay. I'm going to make one more so I have 4 cooked ones. Yay. Part baked. Woo! I guess I can maybe throw that in there later again. Well, that was a bit of a skill issue. Food, though. Doop, doop, and... Doop, and... some onion. Then put all of that in crooks and stuff, and then... Yeah. Let's get another. Can I make those? Aw. Okay, let's quickly get all of this out. So, sure, let's make some porridge with mashed onion and some turnips, I guess. I guess I should have made some carrots, but I didn't really want to wait for those. Okay, the extra crunchy pies are finished. Okay. I'm good at baking. Looks like there will be one more sheep that has to die for my mistakes. Sorry. You know what? Those are not charred in the way one would like assume it to be a negative thing. They're positively charred because that way they are longer storable. So if you really think about it, it's a plus that I didn't pay attention. Yes, yes, yes. It's meant to be that way. Sure, let's make a cabbage pie. Choop, 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 choop. Those are relatively nutritious as well. If there happens to be any people on the server, which very unlikely since we're only 4, that happen to make a vegetarian run. Coming to think of it, it probably is a sort of... Okay, let's quickly do this before that also bends. This is part... Yep. But yeah, what I want to say, it seems like an interesting idea to do like vintage story hardcore and then only vegetarian for the little bit of extra challenge, which seems needlessly difficult. But on the other hand, if you walk for like 200 blocks, you are going to find lots of berries and stuff. So I don't imagine it being too difficult, except for winter. No idea. Quickly. Oh, it's so annoying if I have stuff in my hand and I can't pick up the same thing. Oh, never mind. That's... I'm a hygienic kitchen person. I'll just put this on the ground. I cleaned it only a few days ago, so it should be fine. Okay, that... Okay, this charred about the second I took it out of the oven. Man. Frick. I have at least 2 made it. That's cool. Okay, let's... How do I put these in here? How do I make you... Okay. Cool. I mean... Okay. At least the music is having a good time. Let's get a tiny bit of wood. Okay, apparently the cheese room is too scary for happy music. Right, cool. Yeah, let's fill these up and then get a bit more red meat. Okay, let's put these in storage. Those are mine. What? I guess I can sell those too. And label them as help. Flag. As very durable pies. Okay, let's get the... Oh, never mind, I don't have the cleaver thing with me. I shouldn't close all of the doors if I just am going to run through them again. No, that's an accent. Okay, I'm confused now. That's where to go. Oh, 8 out of 9. Very cool. That means by next week all of my things will have grown. Now, what's the lowest generation? 6. Okay. 8. 5. Anybody else? Generation 5? Hello? Any 5s? I tried to do the sound again, but... Oh. Well, looks like it's time to finally try out the panic room for the first time. Let's quickly get all of this. Where's the other dead one? Right here. And then sort of wait in there for 10 minutes. Let's move quickly. But of course it also has to be a heavy storm. Did I ever look this warning or did it just sort of decide to pop up? Because the server does have had some strange behaviors with temporal storms. I think yesterday I managed to sleep through one unannounced temporal storm. So, let's just awkwardly stand here. Oh, here it is. I'm safe now. Oh, you know what? I'm a veteran baker. I know how to bake, I know to do stuff. So let's just get some tunes. Okay, which one do we take? Peaceful Village seems appropriate. Let's put those on. Is this broken? Hello? Come on, do something. Okay, looks like the eco chamber is not temporal storm proof. Let's quickly take one I already used to. I can live with that. I like those tunes as well. It's medieval neo dubstep or something. I don't know. Let's just get some baking tunes. They sound good. I like to bake to music like this. And just continue working. This is fine. I mean, it's better than to just hide and wait for the storm to blow over. Yeah, bye. Okay, let's Let's try to fill these up. That is red meat stew, boiled cabbage, onion, and crook. Okay, I assume that 3 is going to make 2 servings or something. Yeah, let's put this in there like this. 2 onions and 2 cabbage. Because that way I hope that the crooks are going to be fully filled. But interesting that the effect from Temporal Storms also has one on the eco chamber. I need more firewood. Ooh. Okay, let's make all of the apple pies. This is fine. This is just a normal day. Let's just take a look outside. Yep. All very foggy and wobbly, just as it is every day. Let's get some more wood. Also, the house is remarkably safe. Nobody has yet decided to spawn on the table. Okay, pork baked. To be fair, the weather makes it a tiny bit difficult to see how the baking process is. As by nature of everything being sort of brown. Oh, let's get this quickly out of there. 4 burns. Thank you. Thank you. And sure, let's keep that in the inventory. And cabbage pie. I need 2 more red meat pies that aren't enhanced for long storage. Although maybe I should change the tunes to see what... Where did my pie go? Oh, there it is. To see if there's anything else. Maybe different things have different effects on the thing. Yes. More filling. Okay, very good. A bit awkward. Okay, very good. And bloop and bloop. Well, let's see what else there is on the radio. How about Sunny Village? It's evening. Do something. This one, I really like the warp effect thing. Doesn't really do much, but it's cool. Okay, you don't really produce much sound. Let's go. Maybe this one. Really nice weather today. Well. Okay, looks like this one doesn't really do other sound. Well, let's just go back to... I'm sure the invention will be good. Okay. You know, one big rule of banking is pay attention to what you're doing. And I sort of forgot about that one. Like I said multiple times ad nauseum by now, it's going to be longer able to be kept something. Now let's continue making food. Maybe my sort of small attic up there is taking in all of the spawning guys. Certainly sounds like there's some upwards. Nothing really. Sure, let's just get through all of these and see if there is any unique sounds to them. Oh, this one sounds different. This is fine. Yeah. Quickly, let's get this out of there. Watch me burn my pies again. Okay, in terms of pies, I think I have enough. Because I don't really have too much space to put them. So now it's about making other things. Ooh, some apple juice. Yeah, I wanted to make apple juice. Let's use the pink apples for that, because that apple pie sounds better. Any... Let's make a lovely onion pie last. What can I add one more this to make this a vegetable pie? Here we go. Oop. Chip. And chip. And chip. This is fine. Oh, it's dark out now. Oh, let's check the terrace. Let's not. Wow. That was something. Okay, let's continue filling up the food. That is rye porridge. Okay, 2 4 servings. I think that is good. Let's make one complete or not. Yeah. Let's make one of those. And that goes in there, or in here. Where does this go into? Okay, now there's a UFO flying by. Red meat stew, boiled cabbage and onion, incorrect. Now this is banking music. I guess that's in the wrong order. Now I feel much happier. That's very loud. Well, thank you for reminding me, Bean Beanie. Let's go and make some juice. I think my inventory is a little bit cluttered. And oh well. And the bright side of things, they're going to be very, very... I said it too often now. It's not going to make it better if I say it even more. Help. Okay, now... 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, if I'm correct, I can just put those down here. I'll just go in there. What's the capacity on these? Light absorption 1. Cool. Container. Okay, it's only 3. Good to know. empty. Let's take this one. Okay, still have some, very good. Okay, I almost managed to do that correctly, and I should probably try to... No, take... I know what I'm going to do. Do the thing. Come on. Do it. Please. Ow. Okay, at least they now have probably despawned. Oh well. What other meals could I make? I would have to cook them in a way that they all fill the crux reasonably. But it sucks that the order in which you put the food in determines what it's named like, and then you can't put them in there in crocs that basically have the crux in the with the same ingredients. Whee. Okay, let's continue to make some juice. Put this in the inventory so I have enough room to pick it all up. I feel like there's a better way to do this. I feel like I could just put this... I could just use, you know, what's it called? A bucket to fill it in there. But on the other hand, I might not be. Okay, this time I didn't... only lost like 1.14 liters. Cool. 3 liters. Okay. That's a bit awkward that they now... Okay, let's put them down here for now. What's the... Okay, fresh for only 7 days. Okay, all of these seem to be good. That's going to stay part baked for a while. And what's this? Oh yeah, something else. And let's make some more cooks. Nope. Hey, at least I can seal them with the wax, but I think I already said that. Get sealed. Frick. So let's throw those burns over there. Guess I can just combine them in the inventory. Sealed. Nice. Speaking of inventory, it's a bit full. Let's quickly find a temporary storage chest to put stuff in. This seems reasonably fine for now. It works. Okay. Now it's this, that's the same. I would have to remove one. I guess I can help. Of course. Okay, let's... Oh, frick, it doesn't... Okay, now I need to refire it, and then... kill one more sheep. There I go. Let's see, what's the lowest generation? 6? Any... I think I removed all of the generation 5s. Seems like it. Too lazy to run down, so let's do it unfortunately the little bit more rude way. Okay. That is also done. Ooh, 19. I feel like that somehow gave me more meat than with the cleaver for some reason. Or maybe because I could milk that one. But yeah. Let's quickly get some more food items for the bakery ready, and then after that make the pumpkin field. What's this? Dry porridge with mashed onion and turnip. Okay, let's seal the equivalent one, and hopefully I can snack those. No, I cannot. Okay, let's put the sealed ones over here, since there doesn't seem to be all that much of a visual distinction. 2 servings red meat stew with boiled cabbage. Cabbage and onion. Okay, let's make that. Okay, that's something else. I guess I can help eat that later. Okay, now what was the... Okay, cabbage and then onion. Okay. 2 cabbage and onion. Yep. Okay, very good. Yeah, pie and bread should be enough. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do some inventory sorting. Okay. Might as well give the sheep some treat after murdering a few of them. Q. Which way do I go? This way. Hey, but good. Also, help. It's a good thing that food doesn't like burn when you cook it too long in the things. But I guess like 8 crooks should be fine. Now what's this? Red meat stew with boiled cabbage. Oop, and oop. Okay, that is just straightforward. 2 of these, and then it was 2, right? With boiled cabbage, red meat stew. I mean, yeah, I think it was 2. Okay, now this should hopefully be able to fit in this one. Very good. Let's make... I need 2. Sure, let's make an onion soup or onion... Oh yeah, I can make soup. I completely forgot about that. Let's quickly get some water. Okay, now how the heck did I think it's hopefully... Does it say? Okay, that's caps. Soup. Meat stew. Raw, blah blah blah. Okay. Vegetable stew. Porridge soup. 1 water and 1 vegetable. that seems doable. And I guess I'll just loop. Very nice, and yeah. I think that's actually my first soup in the entire game. Neat. Do I have any more apples to turn into apple juice? Yes, I guess I can turn these into apple juice too. Oh no, I have 4 jugs. Oh, I can make the others up to 3 liters as well. For some reason I thought it's impossible to do that. Apples. Wait, can I? Oh, frick. I guess when I put the apples themselves in there, I could have just timed it. Could have just put enough apples for 3 liters in there. Oh well. We do it the dumb way now. Okay, I guess I can't do that. I guess it's the, like, expiration date thing. Well, I guess I have some extra juice for me now. And... guess I should also ask Velvin if he wants to come over to get... I probably won't, since he hasn't, or she, they, but he, yes. The individual known as Velvin, let's just go with that. Since he... yeah. Let's talk about soup instead. I got soup. Okay, red meat stew with boiled cabbage in crock. Right, 2 servings. Huh? I'm confused. Okay, boiled cabbage and onion. Cabbage, boiled cabbage and... oh, okay. Okay. Very good. Guess I can keep that other one for myself, as well as that one. Now let's go and do some sealing after being sufficiently confused by everything. How do I change the labels on things? Okay. Okay, that's the red meat stew with boiled cabbage. This is ripe porridge. What's this? Onion soup. Okay. Bloop. Yeah, let's put one of those in there. How do I change the labels? Very organized, very coherent. Let's get some soup. That's some very crunchy soup. Okay, yeah. Okay, there we go. And I guess those 2 I'm just going to put over here. Confusing names. Red meats. Okay, is that sealed? No, it's not. not going. I don't want to make too much food because nobody will pick it up. Soup. I mean, two meals. Okay, I think that is a decent amount of things now. Hey, but at least it won't be so sad that I will just be alone typing it to an empty server. The bakery is finally open. Let's do some more inventory management. Okay, now that I've made all the food, obviously, now I do have the thought that I probably could have made some optimally, nutritionally balanced food. Of course I did not. Because, I'm short. Okay, let's just put those in here. And that over there. Hey, but at least I will have plenty. And I do mean plenty of cheese to sell. Save for blue cheese, which still a very big mystery to me as to how to make that. Feed. Yeah, but at least I have enough fat to make stuff, but I need to collect lots of resin. Okay, let's leave the empty ones here. Shouldn't have made so much juice because... yeah. Guess I'm going to leave like 4 there, and the rest I'll put somewhere else. Chup, 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 and chup. Yeah. Cool. Okay, 4. Now, cabbage pie, vegetable chop pie. Yeah. Let's go into the small cheese room and just get a bit. That's how much cheese you get if you have no clue as to how to make blue cheese. Just sort of try. But this time, like I said at the beginning, I upgraded to slabs. Maybe this works. I feel like it's pretty dark in here. But what I wanted also to do is to check the light levels with server commands. But forgot about it. Temple rift right in my yard. Okay, no, I should get some... I should make signs to write stuff on. Oop. How do I make a sign? Help. Oh, okay, that is relatively straightforward. Sticks. Where did I put the sticks? Here. Sure, let's just make a load of them. Yeah. Okay, 8 wheels of cheese, stack of bread, some crooks with stuff in them. Stuff. Okay, let's quickly get a bit of coal. Bloop. Yay. I think that's enough to write. Okay, are all doors closed? I think so. Although it doesn't matter. Oh, also what I forgot to mention is that I upstairs. That's the wrong room. Sort of working on the valuable things to put in display cases room. I still hope to get carpets to put here. And then I'll need to figure out what to put in all of these. And over here, no idea what to put here. Probably the blue cheese room if the one down there doesn't work out. But yeah, that has also happened. Also, how do I say things? I am going to open the bakery in a moment. Smile. Please come over. A crying face to signal my desperation for social interaction. Which, yeah. Well, let's quickly run over there. Also, Velvian did move from help down here now to up here and is now building his mountain fortress there. Which seems to go by slower now than there aren't like the what they're called. The quarry mods where you can just remove many rocks very easily, very fast. I think you could. Got everything. Maybe I should put like some flowers down to make it a bit more colorful, because there are no balloons. A small little bakery house with the lovely sign that is a very hot bread. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Now I need to figure out how to organize things. Let's make 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Red. Cheese. Okay, very nice. That the cheeses fit on one shelf. Okay, I think those also fit on shelves. Yeah. Apple juice. I guess I can put them on the top shelf so it doesn't look too awkward with... Don't mind me stepping on the pies. Awkward with them sort of fusing into the thing. And 24.1 days should be a decent amount of time. I just need to figure out how to properly label everything. Okay, I hope he means in-game tomorrow, not tomorrow. Bloop. And bloop. What's this? Cabbage and onion. Okay, let's put this over here. Put the soup in a prominent spot. Bloop. And I guess put more bread in here. I mean, it looks okay. Signs. Bloop. Bloop. Let's make all of these signs sort of leftwards oriented. Okay, like this. Actually, I could. No, I can't. Okay. The. You know what? Out of principle, the very long storage pie also. And let's put the rest of the bread back here in the storage room. But I think it was a good idea to make the bakery relatively small. So that way it is okay in terms of preserving food. Okay, that is a bit awkward that it doesn't show. 6.5 days. Okay, now I need to figure out some funny signs. Okay, cool, it's scented. Bread. It's bread. Okay, it was rye bread, I think. Rye. Nyad. It's rye nyad. Rye bread. It's bread. I don't know. 0. One gear, 1 gear, or 3. I know. Really annoying how limited the space on the sign is. Okay, now I need to figure out the spacing for this. Rye bread. Help. It's bread. 1. Give 4. I guess. E. What? What's a good price for pie? Also, let me quickly run over to the trader guy that's over here, so I can get a orientation as to what a good price is, and then I guess half. Or just put a sign at the entrance that is put a sign at the entrance that says basically it's all free, but it would be cool if you could give me gears. Smile. Hello. The fabled blue cheese. 1 nail. Oh, sick. Okay, that's waxed then. Maybe I should wax mine, I can overcharge. Okay, that's half price. Okay, once I have my base, I'm going to sell my own honey as well. Yeah, I guess I have so much cheese, I'm probably just going to offer it for like 2 gears. Yeah. What's a good price? Did he sell any meat? Because in 1 pie is like 2, 4, 6-ish pieces in. Okay, not right now. Yeah. Yeah. Like 4, I think is fine. Because, yeah. Somebody needs to eat it before it goes bad, or else it will turn it into compost. Red meat pie, very witty text. It's pie with red meat. Or not. I 4 years for guilt. Years for wound. I think. I bet at least with the new update they're going to add font sizes and stuff. So that's cool. So I can finally fit more things on signs, right? Apple. Apple. How do I write apple? Apple. I 2 gears. 1. Do I need to specify for 1? Uh, okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I can make sense. What was cheese for? Yeah. Waxing really doesn't add any nutrition. It just adds shelf life. Yeah, 4 was the price. Cheddar, cheddar, cheese. 4 is 1. Floating sign. Very cool. Apple juice. Juice. Paragraph. 3 liters. 1. Buy now or it's brought. 1 gear for 1. Please return bottle. Buy now or it's rot. Yeah, like 6 days. Okay, that's the sign again. I know how to play this game. I am very good at this. Please return jug after use. Oh. Please return jug, comma, after use. Well. Oh yeah, what's this? Oh, what? Fresh for 115 days? I should wax my crooks more often. Wow. What's a good price? 2. Various foods in various foods. Crook foods. Frick. Meals in crooks. 1. Give. 4. Actually. 2. Give for 1. Please return. Cool. Cooks. Well. Yeah, really awkward how the spacing works. Mr. Crooks, 2 give for 1. Please return Crooks. Shard. Pie. Wait. Special offer. Long storage. Pie. 3. 1 year. Otherwise, people will maybe think there's something wrong with it. Long storage. Pie. Money. Money chest? Or payment? I guess it's straightforward. How do I make the arrow that points down? This works too. That looks awkward. Money chest. Oh, frick. Okay, there's a scroll. Money chest. And bloop. Okay. Save. Now where do I put the sign that says actually everything is free? What's this? Okay, that's outside. Yeah, I think here's okay. How do I word that in the limited space that I have? Please pay if you feel like it. That sort of sounds passive aggressive if I go, please pay if you feel like it. Let's go with everything is free, but payment would be nice. Would be. I don't think I can fit appreciated in there. Appreciate. Oh, let's go with nice. Smell. Everything is free, but payment would be nice. Yeah. Okay, let's get an upwards arrow. Soup. 2 gears. Oh no, never mind. 2 gears. Gears 1. Since there is only 1. Let's put the long storage pies in the back. Bloop and bloop. Okay, 53 days. Let's quickly check. 33.6. 28, 28, 28. 23. Okay, let's quickly check here. 6.5. Okay. Yay. I think it actually looks sort of good. The color variation from the crooks and stuff sort of saves it. But yeah, looks neat. The bakery is now open. Now. Grand opening. Grand opening. Opening. It's open. It open. Open. Food. Inside. Yes. And once the food is gone, it's going to be open, no food inside. I think the design sort of works out. And probably in the future I will actually use the bakery ovens to bake things. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's run back home and do the cabbage field. I'm only littering on my own property, as good manners demand. Hey, and random combat music is now back. Very cool. Oh yeah, also one thing I want to do is to get, with shares, go somewhere. Probably take the translocated at help over there. And go, where was it? Over here. And then just basically shave probably this entire forest to get lots of pine trees to basically artificially put a forest around here. Because I think that would sort of enhance the look of the area. And also I want to build the needless cobblestone wall around the entire thing. But yeah. Oh yeah, let's quickly check the greenhouse situation. Okay, everything is greenhousing. Very poggers. And over here, also, as well as over here. Very good. Yeah. Oh, this might actually be done tomorrow. Very cool. Let's get a fence and make some more. How do I make this again? Okay. Should be enough. And gates. Okay, no, sorry. I wondered where my tools were, but they're upstairs. Sticks. Okay, there they are. Okay, let's see if I remember the gate recipe. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 seems to be a reasonable amount. Let's put this in the front storage chest. This as well, and that lovely plank too. Okay, let's quickly go pick up the tools. Just notice that the saturation, the food feeling from meals does actually last quite a good amount of time. Okay, it seems to be reasonably organized. Okay. I can work through the night, no need to sleep. And like help. Guess for now this could work out this way. Oops. Nice gate. Okay, very cool. And oh yeah, actually works out. Okay, so for now this will function as a fence as well. I really like how my rectangle slowly is filled with stuff that has a purpose. Oh yeah, oh by the way, in case anybody's wondering why my fruit trees are all suddenly small. Well, how do I explain this coherently? Well, it was in the middle of June or beginning of June, I think, and none of them had flowered. And at one point, while investigating server stuff, I have read somewhere that it can happen that they bug and no longer get out of their dormant veneralization stage, and Therefore, I assumed they were all bugged. So I'll cut them down, remove them all, and then replanted them. I kept the two trees up here because as a test, also because they fused, but sadly they have unfused. But yeah, the reason I thought this was because this tree, out of all the trees that were here, was the only one that was flowering and doing stuff. And yeah, I cut them all down, saved those two, and then literally 2 in-game days later, the 2 up there flowered. So yeah, I think I cut them all down for nothing. Also, thank you for the follow, Bean Beanie. Bean Babini. Not sure if the B is silent. But yeah, let's continue. Also, I need to figure out a way how to properly fence around the lake. But I'm probably just going to do like this. Although I don't really like the fence being directly on the... It's not called shore, but you know the shore thing but for lakes, where the water meets land part. Okay, let's quickly enclose this as well. Very cool. Yeah. Let's also get a host. Straight away. And more fence over here. Now the question is, do I make it all medium fertility soil, or do I have in there small patches of terra preta? Because this is going to be the pumpkin area. Yeah. And I only have 26 terra preta left. Because then before winter I can actually offer pumpkin pies. Yeah. And that looks neat. Probably make the fence go around the lake at some point and then include that. But for now this sort of works. Okay, let's remove all of the... Okay. For a second I thought I accidentally was going to remove some of the terra preta. Yeah, let's remove the low fertility soil. And then see how it works out. I think somewhere there was a like optimal number as for how far to set apart cabbage, not cabbage, pumpkin vines, but I sort of forgot. So let's go with this. But yeah, I want a dedicated growing area for those because I do not want to have them occupy the main field all the time. Which then takes away, since they're so spacious, and actually can't really correctly grow on that. It takes up space. That's basically, in a convoluted way, what I was going to say. Okay, let's put down... Let's fill this up first. And then figure out a good placement for water holes and terra preta. So let's quickly get a bit more soil. Do I have path with me? No. Is the path in here? No. But over here. Okay. I always remove my sand path with pickaxes. It's very fast. Where was the... over there? Oh, and I also... I'm not going to do it on stream because I'm too um, indecisive when I do it, but I want to, with the planters, figure out a good distribution and variety of plants to put around. So far I only have the lupines, but while they are super duper colorful, I think it would be a bit boring to just have those in different variations inside. Okay, let's continue. But yeah, I think the reason I haven't put them down yet is because I tiny bit feel like the other plants compared to the lupines lack color. And they feel a bit... They're like... They're pixels. the way they look, it feels a bit noisy, if that makes any sense. Like, the texture feels noisy when I look at it. Which maybe it was just having a bad day, but... Yeah. I think... How do I describe the... to somebody who doesn't know the term? I think it's like when you know, when you watch a YouTube video or a stream and the bitrate goes to shit and everything becomes very blurry. I guess that's a good... that's a sort of approximation as to what something being noisy means. That it isn't very clear, I guess. Yeah, that it isn't very clear. Yeah. But yeah, they also posted on their Discord channel that they updated the textures for the flowers, so that's cool. Should put a door there. Yeah, I guess fuzzy could be a good synonym for it. Beanie. Bean. Should I use your full name or is just Beanie okay? Okay, let's put all these down. But I want... Maybe I should also go around to get lots of turnip seeds. So I can just turn those into rot to turn them into compost. So I can eventually, in 20 years, actual years, not in-game years, have like a stack of medium fertility soil. Okay, let's do a path. Okay, then I'll call you Beanie when I see you, or address you. Which, it sounds very awkward when you say, when I address you, I will call you by that name. But yeah, yeah. Anyways, let's continue to make some paths. I guess the reason address you sounds so weird is because it's rather formal way of saying it, instead of compared to I'll call you that when I, yeah, talk to you or something. Yeah, but yeah, let's figure distribution of things out and also get the Terra Creator. And yeah, I also need some water. Now, do I have the path go in or okay? Now I just sort of need to remember the expansion rate of the pumpkins. I also have 23 of those. That's a lot. Maybe we'll get a bigger pumpkin area at some point. let's I guess I could put one in the corner, then they sort of bloop bloop spread out. Bloop 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 spread out. Or I sort of go like this and then have there be two on each side, like spaces. Sounds like an idea. Probably the thing is too asymmetric for that. Okay, 1, 2. I'm really like thinking that they will expand very bigly a lot. I guess I can sort of use this area as a experimentation. So let's also use Therapeutic for it. Yep. And where do I put the water? What I could also do is like make the water here and then choop choop choop. But they would sort of take away each other's spaces, so Villager noises. Yes, I guess here. Also, I like that you can get infinite water by just placing down a source. Let's make this sort of symmetric. Oh. And bloop, bloop. See how these develop. I'm probably just going to Google it off stream and then be sad that I made it wrong. But yeah, since one plant can produce multiple pumpkins, I think this is all. I think this. Yeah. Probably should have put them in the corners. Well, let's just see how this plays out. In my mind, I really thought I could just extend the area. Could just go. But then again, who eats all of the pumpkins? Also, what do I put in the green? Let's check the temperature. Very warm. I'm afraid to put anything but summer stuff in there yet. But let's also just smash some stuff in there. Except for soybeans, because I don't really, do those. Yeah, let's put these sunflowers in a greenhouse. And let's put all of the hot climate stuff in there. Because the turnips, I put them down, they sort of all didn't have a great time. 40 degrees, 35, yeah. And it sucks that the pineapple takes 192 days. Well, next year, hopefully. Let's quickly fill the greenhouses so that hopefully by next stream those will be grown. Like the tree houses themselves, they will be grown. The stuff in there. Bloop, bloop, bloop. What? Also, when I'm online, I should remember to regularly go into the greenhouses to water the plants in them, because then otherwise the like this row will always be like one step behind the rest because of only having 50% moisture. I also need to make a new watering can, because for the like balcony thing, for which the gathering of the metal iron fences took way too long, I wanted to try to get away with not having any like obvious water like this, but they just go to 0% moisture too fast, because it's an online server and people play when you're not there. And yeah, you know, let's put pumpkins in. How heat resistant are they? 40. Is it all the summer stuff I had? I guess. And let's make. Let's see how this develops. Yeah, I guess this could be a good comparison as to how this goes compared to this, which I think is just a smaller asymmetrical greenhouse by now. Oh well. And some sunflowers. I hope they don't take too much heat damage. Okay. Seems to be good. Also, wait, what? Yeah, plus 5 degrees from greenhouse. I guess they won't die, but they probably will get heat damage. Well, at least crops are below 40 degrees. I hope the pumpkins can grow over any grass that happens to pop up. Okay, lots of wind. I should make this bigger. But what if the thing that is stopping me from enhancing this in size, or basically length any, is that I will have like a rectangle that like stands out and just is that, and then I'm vehemently against the idea of a rectangle sticking out here. So let's see how the pumpkin situation in the greenhouse develops, and this will just be the cute secondary pumpkin field or something. So just out of interest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I didn't do any math, but I just assumed that I would need a tiny bit more terrapreta than I have to just waste space. Oh yeah, the terrace thing is the other thing that I wanted to do. Up and craneberry, like you. I guess I could just put currant bushes up there. I guess now's the time for everybody to really see what I mean when I say I'm indecisive about things, because I do not know what to put here. Which bushes to put where, because this looks terribly empty. And what I'm debating about is I'm either going to put bushes on either side, which looks terribly boring, or I get lots of planters and put in them like stuff like these. But then for that as well, I thought about getting more planters, but I only have 11 gears. Yeah, let's just get a example of what I meant. Yeah, red top grass I think was one of the ones where I was complaining that they looked noisy. Yep, and okay, red top grass isn't noisy, which is good, but it appears to be invisible as well. Okay, okay, note to self, red top grass, invisible. I mean, this would work on the terrace. I think inside the purple is a bit too dark. I think it doesn't work really out color-wise. I'm really like picky and choosy about how the contrast of things looks. Also, let's put this in there again and road. Wild daisy. Maybe it looks different outside. You know, it maybe sound weird, but they look a tiny bit like, you know how plastic looks when you had it too long out in the sun. That's what this looks like to me. Like it got bleached by the sun and lost most of its color, like some old plastic bucket or something that was once like a very dark green and is now a sort of this green. Or maybe I'm just lying to myself and don't really want any planters. Oh, but these look neat. Although they also have a tiny bit this. Oh man, what's the word? This closest I can think of right now is bleach look to them. Yeah. I know the like German word, which is my main language, but the English one just is currently not here. Yeah, bleach is the best equivalent I can think of. Yeah, like come on, like compare these two to how the one here in the hand looks, and the one in the thing. Like that's bleached. Like, that's why I don't want to put them indoors because they look like this, but I guess outdoors as well. Like, is there a reason why they look like this? Is are house plants compared to normal plants just bleached? Yeah, like, perfect example of what I mean. Like, huh? Huh? Why? Is it some light bug? Also, maybe I should quickly get some soup and then hurry up to awkwardly stand right next to Valvian once them once he comes. Why am I making a fuss about pronouns? Could just awkwardly ask him, "What are you?" But I think I would die a tiny bit if I did that. So let's just have it be Valvian. Yeah. Yeah, let's just run to the thing so I can awkwardly stand there once he's here. Or just ask him how far they... Just going to call him a he now. And then ask awkwardly another time. When are you there? Question mark. What's your ETA of how long it will take? Yes. Soon. Oh. Do I have any pea fertilizer? Oh, yeah, bone meal. Very cool. Then I can finally use bones for something. But yeah, that's the amount of marble that I have. Also, my extra sticks are here. You can't really build anything with that, because you're out of 64 blocks very fast. So yeah, Eh. Maybe it will. Maybe the answer will come to me in a dream at some point. Something I don't know. Okay, let's quickly jog and do not miss a moment of awkwardly standing right next to them. But let's not forget to awkwardly close all the doors. Because maybe a rabbit will walk in and then eat everything. Maybe I should put ferns in the things. Completely forgot about those. I wonder how long it would take to like go on an expedition and find 64 pineapple seeds. Because like I said, they're so awkwardly hidden everywhere in the like jungles that you really have to. That cock seems to live there. That male chicken seems to live here. I always see him on the dye barrels. Maybe his spawn was here. Or maybe Ginger rented out the shop to him. Or what I hope for Ginger is that at some point, like clothes can be put on the what are they called? What are you called? Armor stands. Because that would be cool. Oh. And now we wait. Also, while we're on the topic of Ginger, I hope he comes back so he can repair my armor again, because I can't. Whee! I'm spinning. Also, Azrael said that he is going to, at some point, perhaps, probably, maybe, going to put a house of his own here, and then there's going to be like a sort of butcher, I think, and probably selling various meat-related food items. I wish the game had strawberries. But yeah, yeah, I want to make many different foods. Yes. But if they were added to, if the mods, like all the food mods were added to the server, it would just probably crash in a week and take the map with it. Oh, there he is. I was wondering for a second if he knows. Ah, it's here, not like at my house. Hello. Well. Is it wrong to say that I'm very proud of the sign? It's a weird way to say that I really like how it turned out. Did I show the sign already? How? Thanks. Now buy things. Pulls out axe, now buy things. Long storage buy. Thanks. Now I can make pear pie. Is it? Oh, yes, those are pears. What kind? Cute smile. What did you just throw? Does he see the signs? Now he does, I think. Or he's just staring at the pie very intensely. There you go. And It was worth it. All this wait, all this anticipation, all this work, just for this moment. And now we'll go away. Where did he go now? But yeah, I said it, I think, an actual, like, 50, and if not really 100 times already. I really hope that once the servers reset with 1.18, that there will be more people. And maybe everybody will have their small little shop to have stuff in. Do you want some juice? It goes bad in 6 days. Small. But yeah, this is also Ginger's tailor shop, which I think he described it as going for a sort of wild west town architecture, which yeah, it's just, I just feel bad for him because, you know, the armor stands, but I already said that. D. Okay. Okay. Follow me for your free slice of cheese that you can now pick up after only real months. Well, it only took a small amount of time. But I think after this, I'm probably then going to figure out how to make the Terbis work, because right now it looks pretty much empty. And then I think that would be then it for today. And then next week, I'm either doing the very cursed thing that I think about of doing, but I would obviously need to get some extra materials for that. Or I do some boring public infrastructure, which is a fancy way of saying I'm going to put down a bunch of paths and put lanterns on it, and then maybe build a little square with a fountain near spawn. Oh yeah, I knew that, and I'm too messy at inventory management to properly care. There it is. I wonder if the bug still exists that when you look at it and somebody else picks it up, it crashes the game. Oh, wrong gun. Wrong. Sign. Also don't forget the crook that you left here that one time. Which is actually still at the same place it was, where I left it. See, where you left it. Well. Hey, random comment music is back. Yeah, timeline is finally complete. Let's go back to figuring out how to do the terrace thing. Snacks. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, probably go with berry bushes for now, since does pale work as a? I guess pale what compared to the other, that's sort of pale. Speaking hard. Thanks. Thanks. Okay, and yeah. Now back to this. I mean, I guess I could put water. I guess sort of right here. I mean, let's just check how it would visually look. Because I think once the farmland is dry, it's zero moisture. The whatever's on it will just turn into a shrub. Yeah. So I think. Oh, thanks. Oh yeah, what I want to say, I think it's very wasteful that all of this is terra preta. But as stupid as it sounds, I feel like it would be wrong to have, for some weird reason, to have this be terra preta and all of the rest like normal soil. But I probably should just change things around. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Also, the question is, what do I put there? The original plan was to put pumpkins there, but those take a tiny bit of space. Let's see how berry bushes work out. Aesthetically. Bloop, 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 bloop. How about the current bush line? I mean, lots of green and definitely less empty. Also, I was experimenting with like vines hanging down this way, but I think that sort of looked way too pretentious. To have like small green vines going down here and here and there and there and here. I think that would have been a bit bit much. Okay, let's. Okay, this. Okay, this doesn't really work out in terms of like size difference. Okay, what was this? Blueberry. No idea what to put there, but we could experiment with the planters. Okay, very good. Let's just sort of. Oh yeah, saplings and stuff. Then I can put those in here. Yeah. Because then I could make it like a. Like down there is all of the farming gardens, if that makes any sort of sense. And up here would be like a garden with lots of cool and small things in it. Like lots of flowers, organized neatly, and like little small trees. Okay, I was just wondering where the cassava was, guarding small trees, but it's down there. Can I put those in there? Okay, no. Didn't think I could put any seeds in there. let's... Where was it? Cassava? Oh, I think I'll have to have them all planted. Oh, let's just as a test see if that works. I think putting amaranth in one of those worked at some point. No. Maybe I need to... No. Oh boy. Like, don't tell me this doesn't... Like, come on. Why is it so bright? Huh. I guess I'll figure that out another time. Might as well use the sun to go down as a visual narrative trick to wrap up the stream. Because I think we did a decent amount of things today. Do I have any cool things that I could... No, let's put cabbage seeds up there. Let's put some cabbage up there. But yeah, next week, maybe I hold the cursed thing off, because it's cursed and funny, and don't worry, it's not a souvenir shop for Cock Mountain. Yeah, but I would have to look up to how to exactly build it, as to get it right. But yeah, also I need to make a watering can for here, but I think I already said that, like multiple things that I already said. But yeah, placeholder. And I also will work on getting more... What are they called? Saplings. And see how all of that works out. And basically look up all of the stuff you can put into planters and things. Oh, my dough is spoiling. Very cool. Or just make this all field. just make this all field. Could also work. I just remove these. Yeah. And then figure out specifics at another point. I guess I could really just make this all field. Can I put planters on a path without them? No. It needs solid ground. Okay, I guess it would otherwise float if it were on that. But yeah, let's quickly get all of these stuff done and also remove the old house. Finally, after some time. Do I have enough inventory space to use all of this stuff? I think I might have. But yeah, I will also need to gather like resources, and maybe next time. You know what? Before I do the other thing, well, I do like weird thing. I think finishing up the house is a good idea, and I will also try to look into getting more carpets and stuff. Until next time. So all the sun is still up, and let's remove the good old house. Our lovely candle. Get the fire starter. Remove the old fire. Remove the door in the only way that is correct. Cool. And now we're... No. Let's get the reed baskets. I think that was the first one I had out from here. Yes. The pan, which I'm going to put in the new room shortly, and the hay bed, which was basically the bed I slept in the entire time. And let's remove the old house. And quickly do it before the sun has completely set. because then I can end this stream in the new house and then start the next one in it as well. And I think that works out well. Oh, what I also wanted to do is... Oh yeah, now I remember. A berry bush garden. Yeah. It's one of the things that I also wanted to make. Like a neat little garden with like paths and stuff. Some trees. Ooh, maybe I can put that over here, I think. Or like in the back. Which is here. Okay, the peat I'll put away at some point. But yeah, that is the old house gone. All of the stuff that was outside, now finally inside. Yeah. All of this stuff is growing nicely, which is nice. Let's quickly get the pan, which helped me get lots and lots of gemstones to be able to afford this little fence. It was very complicated to get. Put this down here. Yeah. Very cool. Let's get some food. Put this down. And yeah, let's quickly check if everything is fine. But yeah, by next time I probably will just put some berry bushes once I've figured out which ones to put here. Or I will just make this more field, but I feel like that's not a good option. But yeah, hopefully I can on the new server get many iron fence segments. Oh wait, given time it's July, and by next week it will probably be the start of August. So I think what we're going to do next week is going to be the B area, which will either go somewhere around here or sort of around here, but for that I would have to remove the small mountain that is there, but that shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, there the sun goes down. Yeah, very cool. Glad how the stream went and that everything went relatively smoothly, and how the greenhouse and stuff turned out. And yeah. Yeah. Finally, the house is finished and I've moved in. I feel like that mountain of peat is just staring at me. Looks so out of place. But yeah, I think this went well, and I hope that the stream was enjoyable, or at least somewhat entertaining, and yeah, thank you for watching and participating in chat. Next Winter Story stream is going to be next Wednesday, and yeah, thank you for watching and fucking hell. Thank you for watching, following, and participating in chat. The rest that did, and yeah, thank you for watching. Perhaps until next time, and goodbye.